Ukrainian forces are for the first time confirmed to be operating armored vehicles, Striker and Marder infantry fighting vehicles, beyond the Russian anti-tank ditch and Dragon's Teeth obstacles near Verbova. Ukraine has made advances behind the Russian defensive network west of Verbov. For the first time since Ukraine initially breached the line with infantry, 2 weeks ago, Ukrainian vehicles are now in use behind the anti-vehicle ditches and Dragon's Teeth defenses. This is notable development. After weeks of mostly small-scale dismounted infantry assaults, it looks like Ukraine's 82nd Air Assault Brigade is assaulting with armor again towards Verbov, past the anti-tank obstacle line with Strikers, Marders, and Max Pro MRAPs. A Russian soldier has claimed his commanding officers on the front lines are getting drunk and then beating their subordinates with sticks if they are found to have done the same thing. In an intercepted phone call released by Ukraine's military intelligence, the soldier begins by describing the grim situation and huge losses his unit is facing as they fend off Ukrainian attacks. Claiming of 46 recent replacements, 20 have already been killed. We're left with a small group of us. I've got 4 people here. 4 people for 780 m of forest on the line of battle, he says. There's contact 5 times, 6 times, 7 times a day. They jump out of there and start hitting us as soon as possible, then we retaliate. Right now, there is a lull, so they must have sat down to drink tea or coffee. They're going to drink, and then they're going to start again. The stress of the situation is clearly getting to the soldier, who says that when he complained, his commanding officer said he faced 2 options for where he could go from there: a dry-out clinic for alcoholics or a psychiatric hospital. The reference to soldiers drinking to deal with stress particularly rankles the soldier, who says to his friend, they themselves drink. And if they find a soldier who smells of alcohol, they beat him with a stick, you know? These beatings can apparently be quite severe, as he adds, "We have one mean commander. He beat one guy so much he broke his ribs and gave him a concussion." He concludes, "They get all the honors and medals, and we just get beat up all the time." While we only have the soldier's word to go on for this incident, a recent video posted to social media purported to show drone footage of Russian troops beating each other with a large stick. Though the calls have not been independently verified, and the exact dates of the calls are not known, the situation for Russia is difficult as Ukraine's counteroffensive gains momentum, as evidenced by the release of such intercepted conversations by Ukraine's intelligence services. Russian author and journalist Dmitry Glukovsky. I don't see any nationwide jubilation about the war. I see a nationwide desire to sit out the next period of our state's mental clouding. So he thinks that the war is the state's mental clouding? But if the Russian people are against the war in general, and it's the regime's fault, then who actually fights, kills, launches missiles? Some abstract hundreds of thousands of people? What about those who elected that regime, who paid taxes to it, those who choose to remain silent?
Российский народ — это не бойцы и не борцы. Если нужно какими-то словами было бы описать состояние российского общества или девиз, состоящий из 3 слов, там, где у французов, значит, liberté, fraternité, égalité, у нас был бы конформизм, фатализм и консюмеризм. То есть люди, в принципе, хотят просто продолжать кушать, как кушали раньше, и это их очень заботит, это на первом месте, наверное. Если власть говорит, что нужно зигануть но они немножко зиганут. А если их загребут, ну, просто чтобы не выделяться, все же зигуют, как бы, ну что. А если власть их загребет вот так вот, просто какое-то ручище и кинет в мясорубку, то они, ну, пойдут, значит, в мясорубку. Но не потому, что они искренне ненавидят украинцев, и потому, что они искренне верят в то, что Запад напал, или что это экзистенциальная борьба, а просто потому, что у них нету сил внутренних бороться с системой, и они не знают как, и им проще ей подчиниться. А когда их уже туда бросили, им нужно себе объяснить, что это не просто они безвольное лошье, а что они идут на войну, потому что в этом есть некая моральная основа, потому что они родину защищают, потому что своих не бросаем. Тут государство им подкидывает какие-то пропагандистские аргументы для того, чтобы им проще было себе объяснить, за что они пошли умирать. При этом мне хотелось бы отметить, что, с моей точки зрения, россияне фашизму поддаются очень неохотно. Искреннего, всенародного ликования по поводу войны я не вижу. Я вижу всенародное стремление залезть под корягу и под корягой пересидеть очередной период помутнения сознания нашего государства, которую как бы в очередной раз пытается пожрать своих детей и заодно еще, значит, соседей.
Detection and destruction of the enemy's command and staff vehicle on the left bank of the Kherson region. Air Intelligence Team, Balou. Destroys Russian R-149 MA-1 command and staff vehicle, which is designed to provide control and communication to tactical level officials in the parking lot and on the move. The main priority here is not the vehicle itself, but those who are inside it. It appears Russia's firefighting capabilities have degraded significantly as a consequence of its invasion of Ukraine. This shopping center in Moscow has now been on fire for over 8 hours, and they still can't extinguish it.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.